Hey YouTube, it's Katrina. Welcome to day 130 of the orbit. Today was a day of service, as I mentioned yesterday. I went to a nursing home in Brooklyn and helped to paint the atrium with Habitat for Humanity. So that was the first time I ever got to do an event with Habitat for Humanity, and I really enjoyed it. And luckily I get to do service with them pretty often. I get to drive them around. So it was really fun. And in the atrium there was a pond, and it was filled with koi fish. If you don't know what koi fish are, it's these big fish, big colorful fish that people use for decoration in their homes or their businesses or in their yards. People put them in garden ponds and things like that. And they are absolutely beautiful. So these were really friendly fish, and so if they would think that you were going to feed them, they would swim right up to you and keep watching you. So some people were like going like that, and they started like freaking out, thinking that they were going to get their fish food, which kind of looks like kibble. It's weird because they're so big, they need bigger pieces of food. So it was really cool. I got to pet a couple of koi fish, and they're not slimy, but they're so smooth that you might think that they're slimy. And it was really cool. I pet a gold one and a red and white one, and there was all different kinds of colors in there. So I figured that today I would just talk a little bit about koi fish, what I do know about koi fish, and yeah, I really love them. So, koi fish they have Japanese and Chinese myths associated with them, and one of my favorite Chinese myths or legends about a koi fish is that they strive to become water dragons. So they have to swim upstream, and whichever one, makes it all the way upstream becomes a water dragon. And if you know Pokemon, it's kind of funny because a Magikarp turns into a oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the dragon, but it's like this big blue water dragon. So I feel like a Pokemon fail right now because I forgot the name of it. I love Pokemon. So that's where that legend, not from Pokemon, that's where Pokemon gets that from. Well, and they have they're symbolic in itself, plus their colors mean different things. I think gold means good luck and fortune, like in wealth, and red is luck in romance and love and things like that. I think silver is business, and I forget all of them, but there's all different sorts of colors and patterns, and people attribute different meanings to them. And this is so cool. Upstate in New York, there is a Buddhist temple, and I think it has the biggest Buddha in the United States. But on the property, they have a huge lake, and it's filled with koi. I'm talking about thousands of koi. If I can find a video that is from there, I'm gonna put a link somewhere around the screen if it's not there yet. I haven't found anything yet. And hopefully I'll go and record it for you, and it will be so cool. For some reason this meant record for a second because YouTube video. Whenever I talk about YouTube video, I'm like, oh, it's like this little window of movies. Everyone knows YouTube now, hopefully. So talking about. Okay, so at this temple, they have these thousands and thousands of koi fish, and I think it's because I think it's two things, but I'm not sure. Either they were given as gifts individually when people came to show respect, or the koi fish, they, if you start with 7, you can end up with hundreds. So if under the right conditions. So maybe that's what happened. They like kept breeding, and then all these different fish, but they were all different sorts of colors, and the water was just filled with them, and it really just looked like colors, kind of, you know, I don't know what this would be, but they were all overlapping and going all over the place, and thinking they thought that I was about to give them food because I was standing near the food place, and so this huge swarm of them just like, oh, it was beautiful. It looked like a rainbow in the water. Like, it's so cool. And these fish can live really long, apparently. I didn't know that some of them can live up to 200 years. And they can get up to 2 or 3 feet. But they're also differently priced depending on their breeding, their color, and where they're from. Like if you get koi fish straight from Japan, or koi fish that was bred in Japan, it could be something like $800. But yeah, I would say if you start off with a few, you would get a lot of them. And some people like to give beginners, you know, give them one of their fish because they are really expensive. But yeah, I think the most expensive koi fish, I think it's something like $10,000 for a fish. Beautiful fish, but people in certain cultures, like Asian cultures, you know, they value them for their luck in the stories and things like that. But yeah, amazing fish. The koi, or the carp. It's a carp. I think koi is like the shortened form of the real word for the fish, and I think that, if I remember correctly, the real name for koi means, it's something koi, and it means brocaded fish because they're so pretty. Yeah, well, that's what I want to talk about. Wow, I've already talked about this for like 7 minutes. But I'm gonna go to sleep again. I'm really tired. And I will see you guys tomorrow on day 131. Bye.